There we go. And let's go ahead and do just a really fast recap. So, in book one, the heroes of the Lance treaded south, being chased by Draconians, stumbled upon, was it 800 refugees, and had to find a home for them. You all found the lost kingdom of Thorbarden, where the refugees have a temporary home. Now, you were able to convince the Thanes of Thorbarden to allow them to stay there for a short time while you can find a more permanent home for them. So the refugees stayed there, safe from any harm of Draconians, while the rest of you all head out to on the other side of Thorbarden, seeking a better place for them. So where we head up is in the city of Tarsus. I'll start by just sharing a map of Tarsus real fast.
Oh, goody, a map.
It's a pretty decent sized city, as you can see. The all the boats there are in kind of a dried up dock that hasn't been in use for many generations now. As you all get there, let me pull up a few things.
Tarsus is landlocked, right?
It is now. It wasn't for a long time, and then in more recent times, it became landlocked. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on. The refugees from Pax Tarsus are in the dwarven kingdom of Thorbarden, the safest place for them until the wars are over. True safety will be achieved only when the dragon armies are defeated, for purposes coming to the port of Tarsus was to obtain passage for the refugees to a safe place far from the conflict. Tarsus, a bustling center of trade and travel during the days before the cataclysm, was the only hope you had in finding ships to take the refugees away. But here, as in much of Kryn, things are not as they once were. The cataclysm caused the sea to recede 40 miles, leaving Tarsus a dusty plains town. Beached ships still lie scattered about the ancient bay. Many have been overturned and now serve as homes and business establishments. With no hope of sending the refugees overseas, you must attempt to achieve the downfall of the Dragon High Lords. This larger purpose shall guide your actions. The eternal battle between good and evil rages once again, and the free peoples of Kryn call upon you to play your part. Your visit to the city governor to appeal for aid and to warn him of events in other lands of Kryn has convinced you of the futility of expecting help from the Tarsian government. In the governor's audience chamber, you found, much to your surprise, a draconian acting as trusted advisor. The Knights of Solamnia are the former protectors of this city, but the name of the knights have fallen into disrepute in these troubled times. You have been warned of this by a party of the knights who have come from Solamnia, far to the north of Tarsus, attempting to find aid for their homeland in the struggle against the High Lords. Here also you meet Alana Starbreeze, a princess of the Sylvanesti elves who has traveled from Sylvanos to request help for her people, also hard pressed by the dragon hordes. You, Alana, and the knights have banded together after realizing that Tarsus is a dangerous place, offering no hope of aid. Offering no hope of aid. Some of your companions will remain at the Inn of the Dragon to discuss plans with Alana and most of the knights, while you five will wander throughout Tarsus and beyond, if necessary, seeking sources of aid and advice in your struggle. Leaving your comfortable quarters at the inn, you have agreed to meet Alana and the others back there in several days. Oh my goodness, let me take a drink. So, in other words, you arrive at Tarsus, to summarize, to find that it is being uh not overrun, but it's being run by draconians. You're finding that the governor himself has a draconian advisor. You've been seeing draconians walking among the streets. You do see other races, humans and such, walking the streets, but kind of sparse. Not too many out there. But they do seem to be doing their business, though. Daily life never rests. So, as you leave the inn, was the Inn of the Red Dragon? Yes, Inn of the Red Dragon. As you leave the Inn of the Red Dragon, you bump into an old man. An old man clumps toward you, leaning heavily on a bent and worn staff. You there, he wheezes. I have something to tell you. He hobbles forward unsteadily. What would you all like to do?
Ask him what he wants to say.
Well, Tasselhoff is always interested in meeting new people. Hi there, old man. What can we do for you?
Excellent. Roll an intelligence check. Or no, let's make it intelligent. To your surprise, he bears a mighty resemblance to good old Fizzband, who should be in Thorbarden.
Fizzban? That you? What are you doing here?
Fizzban? Fizzban? Why, that's a nice name. Maybe I'll take that name.
Tass snickers. Well, pleased to meet you.
Yes, pleased to see you all. Once again, I'm not sure, but maybe we'll meet again. But this is not the time. Now listen, you seek knowledge, and I know where you can find it. An old library, unused and gathering dust for 200 years. There you will find what you seek, the knowledge of the road you must take from here. Follow me.
A library, huh? Where's Raceland? You know he'd be interested in that.
So as you all left the Inn of the Red Dragon, just to clarify here a little bit, the rest of the companions were with you. Tanis, Raceland, Caraman, and the such. They stayed in the Inn of the Red Dragon to discuss plans with the Knights of Solamnia that you all bumped into. So they are around, they're just not with you five. And at this time, the old man does turn and starts to hobble away.
Let's follow him. And of course, Tass is going to make note of the location so he can share it with Raceland later on.
Well, let's follow him then.
Yeah, let's follow him.
Any particular place that we are in the city at the moment? Got this nice map up. Kind of helps know where we are.
I had that. Let me see here. Give me a second here.
I'm sorry, are you guys waiting on me? I just stopped hearing talking.
No, nobody's talking.
Yeah, you guys aren't waiting on me though, right?
No.
Okay, I'll be right done. I'll be right back.
Okay. Ah, okay, I found it. Give me a second. There it is. Aha! The arrow is pointing at the Inn of the Red Dragon. It's a green arrow on a green map. Good luck.
What's the big building in the center by the around the courtyard?
The big building in the center around the courtyard, from the few days you've been in the town for about 6 7 days, about 6 days now, you've gathered that is the palace. That is where you met the governor.
Got it.
So all right. So you all follow the old man. As you follow him, you hear him sing some crazy song. Come follow me. That's the way it should be. And he takes you to that yellow building. Now the arrow is pointing somewhere else. Notice it's somewhere else. He takes you in, and it is a pretty big library. Inside the library, he hobbles over to a pretty dark and secluded area. He mumbles some words. He looks around and he starts fumbling at books. It almost looks that he's pulling out books in a certain order, but you're sure he's just trying to find a certain book. Discouraged that he can't find it, he mumbles a few other words, and then an old passage opens up with stairs leading down to what would appear to be a basement. In there is what you'd find.
So Elliston's bushy eyebrows would raise up. He would probably say, peculiar indeed. Shall we?
We shall.
We're going down to this dusty old thing?
Me first. I'll lead the way. Sturm will take lead down the stairs.
Yes. Good, Sir Knight.
Any dark open door is someplace I need to be. Is it
That
break
sounds
time yet?
good to me. As it opens up and you all peek in,
No, I can tell
and
he
start
made this.
heading down, a puff of stale, dry air emerges.
I can
as
tell
the
he
door
made this in a
swings inward.
campaign
A
cartographer.
narrow flight of stone steps leads downward. The stairs are coated with several inches of undisturbed dust. The stairway leads to a huge, low-ceilinged room with many tables and chairs grouped neatly throughout the area. The walls are lined with shelves holding hundreds, perhaps thousands, of musty tombs.
Holy
Everything
shit.
in the room is covered with a thick layer of dust. Several books lie open on one of the
Cheerbits in the
tables.
stream. Thanks for the cheerbits.
Next to the books
Cheerbits.
rests a small pair of Tass. You notice this.
Drake takes.
spectacles with
Thank you.
platinum frames.
Glasses.
Ooh, I'm gonna grab those.
Trivets.
I'm gonna take a closer look at them.
It's time for a closer
Coming
look.
through?
Yes, loud
Yes,
and
you are.
clear.
Seth Meyers.
Absolutely. If you'd like to take a closer look in the party sheet, in the inventory, I'll go ahead and drop some treasure. Give me a second here. Does anyone want to search the rest of the room?
I would like to, yes.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Whoa, shield +1. Hello.
I know. I just saw that too.
Those are all leftovers from previous campaigns, and since this is just a continuation, I decided to leave that in there for the continuation.
Oh, jackpot.
Yeah.
What kind of...
I'm not
Allison's-
seeing the spectacles.
There you go. I just got them in there.
Ah, ooh.
Yeah, chain +2 or plate. I'll take the
Searching
chain +2.
around Lorana, you find a few other things in the place. You find 2 potions of invisibility, 3 scrolls of prayer of healing,
Why doesn't he just look in the party sheet to find out what my AC is?
and a map of the ice reaches. Why don't I share that map?
Maybe this map is what that old man was talking about.
Oh, there might be more, might be less. 2, only 2.
So the shield would be good for
This
me.
is a beautiful map
Oh.
I'm about to share,
Push the talk.
created by Elo here.
So the shield would be good for me, but it would also be good for Lorana. Does Lorana want the +1 shield? Oh, your AC's high. Your AC's higher than mine, though.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and take it? Because it looks like you and I are going to be about equal, maybe, if you take.
Yeah, yeah, because Flint's got 21. Okay, great. I will take it.
So I'm not purposely trying to keep the goggles, but I am playing out Tass. So he's making a big deal out of, ooh, these are cool. And as he's looking through them, does he notice anything unusual or different about them?
You put on the goggles, and at first you kind of look around. You look at the people, you look at the table, and you realize the letters on the books all make sense. The words make sense. There seems to be some very important books on the table that you can now read.
Or the edge of the glasses and look at the books and then look back through the glasses. Does the glasses actually make them look legible?
Yes, you can read what you would not originally be able to read, you can now read.
Wow, these make me smart.
So Lorana, turns out I have a 2-handed weapon, so you should take that shield.
Oh, well, let me take that off your hands then.
I put it back in the sheet.
Okay, thanks.
So her AC should go to like
Ellison's just going to
22.
tool around the room and look for anything that it has any sort of religious, maybe significance.
Looking around, you do notice that There is the tombs on the table have pictures of dragons on the front of them.
Can any of them see what it says, or do I need to look at it?
They cannot make it out.
So, Tass, being intimately curious, what you looking at? He tries to get a view.
These peculiar books, but I cannot make out the writing. Are they familiar to you, young fellow?
Oh, poor Tass. Reading is not your one of your wonderful set of skills. The ADD kicks in too much. But you do quickly pick up references of something called Orb of Dragon Control. Something about being able to control dragons. You do find one more reference of this, saying it is somewhere to be in a place called Icewall Castle.
Okay, well, I basically repeat all that to the group in a very excited tone. We're going to an ice castle?
That's a bad movie.
That was an awesome movie when I was a kid. Well, now I want to see that movie again. I don't think I've seen that movie in like 30 years.
You can whisper in chat, like she's the only one that saw that. The DM, if the DM has
All right, so
view all whispers, he can see it, but the players can't.
Also, there is
maybe she didn't even see
in the tombs a scrawled map on the pages, and it does point to where the ice castle's rough location would be. Still looking at this map.
Lorana, did you get my message about AC?
Pulling out the map that you have and pressing it with the map in the pages of the tombs, you can pinpoint the area to be somewhere around in the circular section. There must be an ice wall castle down there with an orb of dragon control that may be able to control dragons.
Yeah, we need
No,
that.
I wouldn't think that there would be anything that could control dragons, but then again, I didn't think there were dragons just a few weeks ago.
Well, that seems like something that might be handy to have.
All right,
since
I
we
can't
do
stress about
have
her AC. I can't
dragons
worry about it.
now in this world.
Yeah, this would give us a great
Except for I am gonna.
Well, I'm ready to go trudging through the ice and snow. I don't think I've ever been that far south before. Cass is also interested in the map of the ice reaches, so he's going to claim that if there's no objection to add to his pouch.
That's fine with me. So, perusing the room, you really find nothing else of interest. Maybe those black little spider creatures from an Hayao Miyazaki movie. Do you wish to leave?
Now her AC is 17. It was fucking 19.
I'm
It's
gonna make
supposed
sure
to
we didn't miss anything unusual in the library, but he's probably going to ignore most of the books unless there's something that really stands out. Any unusual objects or sculptures or anything
Aw,
else that would
snap.
stand
What's
out
up,
that would
Offrin?
get Kender's attention?
be rated. All right, we're in the basement
I'm
of this
doing
building.
a second once over, just looking. I am going to say no.
DragonLance.
Not in the secret chamber in the library. A dead Mr. Body along with a wrench.
One of your friends, Flint?
Watch it, doorknob. It could be you next.
Doorknob.
Ah, good old Flint.
Well, Vaughn hasn't been streaming for as long as I have. He probably shouldn't have more than me. If you start your stream on time, you maybe get more. That was a little dig, everybody.
And so
There she goes. Now she's got a 20 AC, which means she had a shield before.
you all had to leave out. The door to the secret room was shut. You all were smart to make sure no one would see an open secret door. That door was actually pretty thick, and as you just barely start to open it, a harsh wave of noise crashes inward as soon as the door is cracked open slightly. High-pitched screams, the pounding of hooves, the terrified bleating of animals, and a child's voice crying shrilly all assault the ears. Outside, a heavy overcast sky presses low upon the city, muting the daylight to a dull gray. Several pillars of smoke snake skyward, grim indicators of troubles in Tarsus. Out of the bedlam, a few voices, shrill with hysteria, can be distinguished. They are screaming things like, "The governor has turned to evil! The city is betrayed! Dragons are coming!" It would seem the city has erupted in a panic, as Draconians are stomping through the city.
Are they attacking people?
They are not. They seem
After
to
the
be
stream, when you
just
talk to
trying
him,
to
give
take
him your stream
control of the
stats.
city.
You mean?
And there are how many of these? Like dozens and dozens?
Oh, you mean
or-
like show him how many people were there
They
at the
seem to
beginning or
be
something?
in
Yeah.
groups between 10 and 20 at a time.
Now her armor class is down to 16, so she took off her armor. Put on the
We
plate.
can't let these
Put on the plate.
Draconians take over, can we?
Do you really think we can stop them? Seems like there's quite a few of them out there.
Ooh.
Where's their adventuring spirit?
Hey, Linnea. Thanks
Hey,
for
if
the
you're willing
follow.
to go, don't let
Welcome
it
to
be
the
said
stream.
that Kender wasn't willing. This Gold Moon kept reminding me not to be stupid, so I'm trying to take her advice to heart.
Hello and thanks. Smiley face.
Stern, what
Fixing
do you
it,
think?
she says. Fixing it. How long does it take to put on armor? You click the fucking button. Let's just get it good. Let's just move it along here. That should change to
So while we have a little lull, do you
22.
see where Lorana's taking stuff from the party sheet, but it's not saying what she's taking?
Yeah, I thought
It
that
is
was interesting.
Not giving that to her in her inventory. It's just disappearing. So it's no longer in the party sheet or in her inventory.
Yeah, something.
Okay, what is she trying to take?
She took the +1 shield and the.
Well,
and-
I'm fixing the plate now because I took one of those plates and I am adding it kind of by hand. So I'm fixing the plate now, but I seem to be unable to drag things out of the party sheet into my inventory.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, because in the chat it would
Yeah,
show
it just gives me a blank something.
blank. Now I'm trying to decide if they can't hear me or if she's just talking over me.
I just tried adding a plate to your inventory.
Okay, I see the plate you added. That is actually working apparently. The one I tried to drag did not.
Put it on. I want to see your
Have
AC.
you tried turning it off and on again?
Doing so now, sir.
No, please don't. I'm sorry. That is merely an old TV show reference.
See that thing coming out of your wall? You want to yank it for a minute?
How dare you?
Yeah, I know better. I'm married to attack.
No, I've found the best thing is just stick a knife in the outlet and wiggle it around a little bit. Sometimes the electricity gets jammed.
When all else fails, there's always high explosives.
Yes. Yes.
I think my voice doesn't work when.
Oh,
Can you guys
like
hear me?
Tropic Thunder.
Ah,
Like the explosives.
they can't
Yeah,
hear
in
me
that
when
movie.
Discord isn't
Okay,
focused.
so,
Fuck.
Sturm, are you here?
Well, so I just learned. I thought you guys were just ignoring me or talking over me, but I just learned that my
Ah, so
voice.
that's why I didn't get a reply. Sturm's not.
Oh, it's
Able
just
to
not.
I
talk?
see him flashing
Fuck.
on, but we're not hearing him.
Yeah, I think Sturm is not coming through.
Something's up with your audio, dude. It's activating, but it ain't picking you up.
All right, I gotta close Discord. Close this. These guys, this fucking Discord.
We can be
fucks.
patient. Don't worry.
Discord. All right, let's see.
Sturm's going to feel the same way, but
How about now?
Perfect.
There
We
you are.
got.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
I was at first I thought it was just because Discord wouldn't work if I didn't have it focused, but it was I had to reset it again. That's the second time I had to shut it off and put it back on. I don't know what's going on.
That's weird.
Because I've been saying all kinds of stuff, and then you guys would interrupt me, and I thought, well, they don't care about me, but you guys couldn't hear me.
Nah, we're just rude.
Yeah, I always worry that, well, if someone's trying to talk and no one can hear them, just how often we're interrupting them.
So Sturm, you want to fight these draconians, or do you want to make a run for it?
Well, I'm a fighter.
That is why I love you.
I don't take kindly to bullies and brutes. And I do judge a book by its cover.
And it sounds like a good plan. A packed throng surges like a raging torrent along the wide avenue outside the alley that which you all stand. Here and there, individual faces are visible, but in most places, the panicked humanity is simply a blur moving west. The time is roughly noon, and carts and wagons, jammed to overflowing, toss and wobble amidst the crowd. Near the curb, a cart pulled by a scrawny ox lurches along. A bent old man and his gray haired wife gently urge the poor beast forward. Although the urgency is apparent, he does not lay a lash to the beast. Suddenly, a burly fighter leaps onto the cart, sending the old man sprawling to the pavement. Two other thugs, eyes crazed with fear, grab the old woman and send her after her husband.
I'm gonna go defend them.
That sounds like one plan. Is anyone in disagreement?
No one, I am not in disagreement.
We can't let him go alone.
Let's give chase to our party members. Come to his aid.
yeah, Elliston would be right behind Sturm.
can't let a bunch of thugs freaking bully around old people.
There we go. Now our AC's
Nobody
21.
has
That's what I was
respect for
hoping
the
for.
age anymore.
These guys are 5th level, 7th level. They got 21. I'm 9th level and I have an 18. But I have a fucking badass weapon. Plus 10, 2d6 plus 6. I'm ready to kick some ass.
All right, let me set a couple things up real fast.
Let's do this! What? Stream's froze? Stream is not frozen. Why do you have to clean
Sharing
yourself
a map.
cleaning of it? The stream is not frozen.
Adding you all to the map.
I see the stream working.
So I'll let you all set yourself up in a marching order real fast. I'll draw a line, just stay below the line. And there are the thugs and a thief that you see in front of you.
I cannot
as
see
well.
this fucking grid lines. Shit.
And once you have decided on placement, roll initiative!
Go time. Fucking 12. Bullshit. Alright, let me get this shit out of the way.
Mortal Kombat.
Is refresh the stream, Bob. Is it still frozen? It's good for me. It's all still good. Can I even hear stuff? Let's see if I can hear. It's good for
Flint, she's a lover, not a fighter.
me. Get in there and love.
All right, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and get things rolling with Elistan.
Okay, so Elliston is going to see what he's got here. He's going to cast Spirit Guardian. Call for spirits.
Dun, 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 dun. Now he said Mortal Kombat. Now I can't get
This
the
is a range of
earworm out of my head.
15 foot around me.
Do it. Draw your circle. Draw it. Do it. Draw it. I expect
This
everybody
round,
do that shit so
I'm
fast.
just going to do a guardian or a spiritual weapon. I'm going to put that
Point to it.
spiritual weapon
Yes.
here.
Is it my turn? When do I go? Do I go now? I'm just talking to you guys on the stream. They can't hear me.
I forgot, how did we handle spiritual weapon as a NPC?
Yeah, I'll just take an attack with it as my bonus action.
Oh, okay, that works then. Then we're up to Thug 4.
Did he didn't hit?
Yeah, he put it up, so
Yeah,
Isn't it-
bonus
does it
action
go-
attack on the same turn you cast it.
yeah.
He made the thing. 10 doesn't hit though, yeah.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, 10 doesn't hit. There it is. Oh, I was wondering. Okay, thank you for clarifying. The spiritual weapon swings but misses, and we are up to Thug 4.
Thug 4 attacks the spiritual weapon.
I know, I'm actually half tempted to see if he can do that.
Well, if he believes it's a thing he can swing at, he might. But We don't
No,
know how
I'm-
stupid he is.
No, these thugs are pretty crazed but intelligent. I'm gonna say the thug recognizes it must have been that the party in front of him must have had something to do with this weapon in front of him. So instead, he is going to inch around it. This thug has a particularly dislike to dwarfs, wouldn't you know? He attacks Flint with his heavy crossbow, but misses. Shame, shame. The thief moves forward, eyeballing that the thug attacked Flint, decides, I can do the same, but I can hit. And so he tries with a light crossbow. And as I said, he hits. No, he misses. Oh, yeah, I just assumed a 20 would hit.
Almost.
Ending his turn, we're up to Flint Fireforge.
We'll move up next to the thief and attack him. Let me add a where is it at? Precision attack superiority dice here. And I'm assuming 13 doesn't hit either.
Nay, that it is not.
Flint's a little rusty. I'll swing again. I forgot about that.
Just wait till you get to God's home.
Oh my god.
Thug 3 gleans in appreciation that someone charged to attack. He steps forward, pulls out his mace, and does a mighty swing at Flint.
This doesn't say if it's an action.
And
or
with
not,
that,
Ron.
his first swing is a direct hit. Ooh, for 8 damage. But what's this? He's quick. He's fast. He swings again.
What the hell?
But misses. Now we're up to Sturm.
All right, Sturm is going to look at the thief and he's going to point at him and he says, I challenge you, using his dual challenger. So he'll have to make a save. He fails. He is compelled to fight me only. And
Nice.
Now I will go kick his ass. I will swing my mighty bright blade. And that's how I kick ass. Do I have extra attack? Oh, I do. He takes that.
You gash his arm and blood starts squirting out. It is his left arm, though. He can still swing with his right. And we're up to Thug 2. Thug 2 steps forward to attack Flint. He swings with his mace, but misses. And he swings again.
Advantages of being short.
And still misses. What a pathetic thug. And we're up to Lorana.
Well, you guys do not get to have all of the fun.
So if I
So I'm
don't
going to
attack
get up here
him,
in between Sturm and Flint because I have decided to take the fighting style of protection, so that will help them not get hit. And I think I'm going to try to take a swing at Thief 1.
so if I attack someone else, I have disadvantage, but
A direct hit.
he doesn't get advantage or disadvantage, but he's compelled to fight me. So I don't know if he tries to attack somebody else. I'm just gonna
But
have to
how
watch that.
badly did you hurt the thief?
Yeah.
And I believe I get another swing at him, right? Because I'm 5,
Correct.
so okay. My character sheet is still not completely put together, so I'm kind of winging it.
You do. I
Okay.
see you got extra attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna take another.
They're talking over
I'm
me
gonna
again?
take another hit at him.
I didn't think they were. I didn't notice it yet.
Nice.
Dang, somebody is at least hitting.
And
Oops, so-
Lorana shows everyone else how it's done. The thief falls down dead.
So much for challenging you, Sturm.
And I give a wink to
Punk-ass
Sturm
bitch.
and end my turn.
Haha. Nice.
All right, we are up to Thug 1. Who trots forward almost like he's a centaur. Happy to see another dwarf. These guys don't like dwarf. His first swing, oh, I thought that was going to be a 16, is a miss, but he swings a second time. And still misses. Oh, the crowd boos. And we're up to Tasselhoff.
Okay, he's going to attack. Which one is that? Thug 4? He still gets the sneak attack because Sturm's adjacent to him, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Correct.
And the attack is a direct hit. The arrow pierces his torso.
Actually, it's a Hoopak rock.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not thinking right. Here we go.
That's okay. It's a unique weapon. All right, well, I smacked him upside the head.
And that you did. He falls down for a moment. He puts his hand to his forehead where he was hit. He seems dazed, quite hurt. Blood is starting to come out.
Actually, I'm not sure. Does that include the extra D6 for a sneak attack?
The 46, yeah, it's there.
So once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack. I didn't
Yeah,
roll with
and
advantage, so I probably had it.
yeah.
You're at, because of your level, you actually have 4d6 for your sneak attack.
Right, but this... okay, yeah, this is the same one. Never mind. I was misreading the ability. All right, so I end my turn.
Thug 5 squeezes through his friends, finding that his heterosexual life mate just died. He goes ballistic and goes after Lorana. swinging wildly with his mace. He fears no woman, but he can't hit her. He swings again and still misses. Ooh, Lorana is nimble. Don't tell Tanis.
That's right. You don't mess with an elf.
And we're up to Alistan.
So these are conflicting. Ah, man, I changed it. That's a shame. I'm just gonna go with...
His hair singes off. He is now bald. Good job.
I'm gonna send him a
Oh,
message.
wait, what's that? An old tattoo he must have gotten 10 years ago. He's been covering that up this whole time, and you just discovered it. Is that in your turn?
Nah, I'm trying to find that stupid spiritual weapon. There it is.
Oh, yes.
That ends my turn.
And the spiritual weapon finishes off what you could not. The thug is dead. Now we're up to Flint Fireforge.
It's just like normal ignore Rob. Well, you got to keep in mind too that I'm
Thus
talking
ends my turn.
like I'm talking
of
to you
hacking and
now.
slashing.
They can't hear me, so they're talking over me because I'm talking to the stream, but they can't hear
He
me.
hacks
But
and
when I talk to
slash.
them,
He hacks and slashing hacks.
I don't think they're talking
slash,
over me.
slash, hack, hack, hack. He's Flint Fireforge. And now we're up to Thug 3, who continues his assault on Flint. The first swing misses. The second swing spun around for a little bit and still missed. Sturm.
All right. Sturm sees that Flint is surrounded by the most people, so he's going to use his bonus action Heroic Inspiration to grant
You're
Flint...
targeting.
Right, I'm targeting you.
targeting
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
There, Star.
Can you guys not hear me again? Jesus
And
Christ.
yes, I don't believe we can hear you anymore.
Holy shit. Alright, I gotta...
Krenda Sturm. Come in, Sturm.
I know, I gotta fucking close Discord again. God damn, why does that...
Yeah, I don't see him like.
Why does Discord keep cutting out is what I want to know. Alright, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Wow, they still can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
God damn it.
Yes.
It's Discord. I don't know what's wrong, you guys. I just don't know what to say. You would not have yelled at me for targeting you if you could hear me, because I was explaining that I'm going to use my bonus action, Heroic Inspiration, to give Flint, who is in the middle of all the enemies, the equivalent of a Bardic Inspiration, which I can do 2 times per rest.
Those are effective.
And then I'm going to attack the dude in front of me and hopefully inflict mass damage and do it again. Alright.
Oh, that was a nice one.
I'll try to...
Foxconn.
I don't know about Discord, but I'll pass my turn and deal with it next time. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck's going on, everybody.
The thug you hit looks mighty hurt.
I don't know why
And we're
Discord
on
is
to Thug
fucking
2,
up.
continues wailing on Flint.
Now, with me standing next to him, if I am a protection fighter, doesn't that give Flint an advantage or give them a disadvantage to hit him?
You would have to actually attempt it, and I believe it's only like once per round. It's because I think it's your reaction or something.
Okay, yeah, because I'm not real familiar with using that, but I think that's the way I want to go with both of you being.
Yeah, so if he takes a swing at me and you happen to see that he hits, you can then say, hey, I'm going to put my shield in the way, and hopefully he's got to roll again and see if he hits again.
Okay, I wasn't sure how that worked. Thanks.
I just pulled it up here. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
All right, so I changed.
So he's about to swing again. Do you want to give him disadvantage?
I changed Fantasy Grounds
Yes, I would like to do that.
to run as administrator, which I honestly thought I had it doing. I'll just check Discord here.
Good thing. I think that 14 would have hit.
Run as
No,
administrator.
14. You got to throw a 15 or higher to hit me.
Oh, that's right. It's 14 plus 6. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Well, that ends the thug's turn, and we're up to Lorana, who just ran out of bubble gum.
Well, I guess it's my turn to hit, isn't it? Oh, yes. Since I don't have anybody
Yeah, rip
close
the cord
to
at
me,
my Discord.
I can
It just
still
keeps
make one move, right?
It just keeps like right now I'm not talking to the players. They're talking over me because they can't hear me on purpose. But when I use my push to talk, it's just not working half the time, and then they can't hear me. So fuck, I don't know. It's certainly not enjoyable to play that way.
Sorry, you're going to have to repeat that. What was that one more time?
I believe you will not be able to move. Thug 5 is within, unless he dies.
He's dead.
Yeah, he
He's
did.
dead.
Okay, then yeah, you should be able to move, no problem.
Okay, and can I hit this thug that's next to Flint?
Yeah. He's next to you.
Okay, then I'm gonna take a swing at him too.
Has any of the party
Okay.
been hit yet?
Flint has once.
Okay.
Yeah, I have once.
Okay, so they can hear me still.
The thug looks wounded. Also, Lorana, you also have action surge. Once per short or
Unbind
long
the push to
rest,
talk
you
key. Okay, I can do that.
another action, like a third action.
Oh,
Tanis
okay.
did it a lot. Like Tanis used it all the time.
Okay, yeah, then I would like to use my action surge and try to hit this guy again.
Okay, go ahead.
Doesn't she get both her attacks back or just the one?
I think she gets both of them back, right?
Yes, I believe so, because it's a whole new action she can take once she does the action.
All right, I rebinded the key, and it does. When I push on it, it does light up.
So yeah, essentially
but
that's
we'll
4
see if it's
attacks if you use it.
still working.
Okay, so that should have been an entire action surge for me because that was 2 hits and then 2 more hits. So I think that ends my turn, right?
Unless you have a bonus action.
But
that
I'm
was
not sure.
That was her bonus action, was to take action, sir.
Action surge is not a bonus action. It's just a thing.
Ah, okay.
But you might not have one. I mean, I'm just saying if you do.
Yeah, I don't see any more bonus actions on any of my abilities, so I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, that looks about it to me too.
Oh,
But
I'm
I
not a
think you
fighter.
did
I'm a
some
knight.
Jean-Claude Van damage.
Which is why I don't have action surge or
Of
second
course.
And so we're up to Thug 1, who now realizes who's the real threat to the party, the female.
Oh, I see. He's got all his colors set. Is that a
He
different
targets
green than that
Lorana
green?
and swings with his mace.
Oh, it's a hit. It's a hit.
And it's a bloody hit.
Okay, so
For
it's just
minor damage.
slightly
though.
different
It's
green.
merely a flesh wound. But he does get to swing again. And this time he misses. And we're back to Tasselhoff.
Okay, so Tass is going to step out from the building and get a closer shot. He's going to go for the attack. I love those bonuses. That'll leave a mark.
Good lord.
Okay, Illistan's moving up a bit to here, and he's going to cast Guiding Bolt on Thug 3, and then I'm going to use my Spiritual Weapon on 3 if he's still alive. If not, he's going to move over to...
Boom!
Not 20.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
Woo!
I don't think any of the thugs would have been living after that.
Ka-ching!
The bolt blew right through his chest, leaving a hole.
Alrighty,
Oh,
I'm
my
attacking
millisecond.
Thug
Oh,
2.
yeah, I gotta check that. I think I didn't check. I think it's 300 milliseconds. Hold on.
Well, that didn't do anything.
It's
I'll
set
do
to
it
20
again.
milliseconds, as you say. I can up it to
Now this guy is dying.
100.
I'll action surge myself.
Ooh, 97 and 104 are my choices. I'm fucking OCD. I can't do that. I gotta do... Oh, Jesus. Give me an even 85. I'll do 85.
Alright, finally.
It has to be multiples of 5 or even. I can't do 3 7s and 9s
Thug
and 1s.
drops.
I can't do it.
The bee.
And that ends my turn.
Alright, I'm coming up for the final countdown.
It's the final countdown.
Da-da-da. Oh, fuck you! Boom!
Hey, I was doing backup.
That's how you do it.
Play that guitar on your MTV. The thug stumbles, holding the wounds that you gave him as the blood gushes over his hands. He opens his mouth to say something, but the vocal cords don't work as he slumps over, feeling the ground one last moment.
Second attack on the horse. I'm just kidding.
Hey, we need meat. Is this Minecraft?
What's in
So
that wagon?
I will go over to the wagon and help the elderly couple back up onto their wagon.
Of which they are definitely grateful for.
I'm going to take a look around for any more draconians that might be lurking in the area.
You don't see any quite yet. But let's go ahead and take a break here. I need to get up and stretch.
All right.
Okay.
10 minutes?
All right, so we'll just take like a, like 5-7 minute break. Get up, stretch, go do what you need to do, and we'll all lazily come on back.
All right. 7 minutes? What kind of fucking... Again, I can't. 7, I can't do it. Okay, let me put the slides on here.
Also, Lorana,
Yes.
you also have a... Hang on a second. You should have something in your abilities features that states something else.
All right, I got to get some kind of snack. So off I go.
I don't know why I'm
The
drawing
guy that's putting my table together never texts me back. What kind of bullshit?
Ah, there we go. A martial archetypes. You're either a champion, battle master, or eldritch knight.
I am a champion.
All right, so you don't really have to do anything. It should be automatically imprinted.
Okay.
Basically, your first ability in that category is on 19s, you're rolling criticals also. And then that's it, because you're only 5th level.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. And then I see that I get the extra attack, right? Because that's my
Yes.
second attack. Okay.
Yeah, that's your 5th level ability. And then second wind should really be the only other things on your sheet.
Okay, so how do I actually use the action surge and the second wind as far as how do I set that up on my character sheet? Because I have not
Open
set
up
up a fighter in.
Open up your actions thing, and you don't see action surge or second wind on.
Well, I just put action surge on there, but I don't know that I did that correctly.
It does.
All
There's
right,
no
what
way
am I
to.
gonna get
There's
for
nothing you have to
snack?
really do with that. By you clicking it off, it showed that you used it, so that's good. Second wind, just open up your ability, grab the second wind shield, and just kind of put it on the map or put it on your screen. And then you can go back to your actions tab and then drag that shield and put it back on your actions tab. And that should put it on.
Yep, it did.
Now down at the bottom under your mode and display, I like to keep my mode display on actions. And you'll see the little cross button right next to.
Yep.
All you gotta do from now on is every time you want to do a second wind, obviously just once per short rest or long rest, just click on that and there you go. You'll have healed yourself.
Okay, awesome. That's all set up. So that works. Awesome. Yeah, I came kind of rolling in here at the last minute just before the game, so I didn't get a chance to set up my character sheet at all. So sorry about that. I will definitely be more prepared next
Oh, snap. I got 2 King's Hawaiian rolls. Microwave for 22 seconds with burter. Soft and butter, and oh my god. And what I love to
Yeah, I had to
do
do some setting up on mine
is
too.
I order the 12 pack at Walmart, and then when I go pick them up, they're always out, so they give me the 18 pack for the same price. It happens 2 out of 3 times. That's how I do it. All right, the guy's coming to put my table tomorrow at 2. He's coming to put it together. Did I look at that share green screen? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do anything that's an extra step. I don't want to have to reach back and flip that on or open it up or whatever the hell you have to do. See now? I'm out of Diet Coke. I fucked up.
All right, well, I'm back, so I guess I'll do a ready check just to see who's back and who's not. If you're ready and you know it, click the circle. If you're ready and you know it, click the circle.
Very far away.
If you're ready and you know it, and your character will surely show it. If you're ready and you know it, click the circle. Oh, there we go. All 5. 5 out of 5. I like that. All right, so we just left off with everyone rescuing an old man and woman from some crazed thugs. Ooh.
No.
All right. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I guess we should head out of here.
Wait, how do you...
And I guess, what, we were on our way to the ice castle. Or, well, that's where we need to be going.
Ice castles, remember?
Yes, we were going to go see ice castles.
As long as we are not crossing water.
DB Sweeney and Moira Kelly, here we come. I hate that I know that.
And don't forget your friends, Tannis and everyone. You left them at the Inn of the Red Dragon, too.
Oh, so we got to work our way back there to...
Well, it's just up to you. I mean, I'm just letting you know that you got some people there.
It's Thanksgiving every day if you have these rolls.
They'll be fine. Kitty's probably there.
Who's probably there?
We're done on this map then.
Kitiara.
But wouldn't that be interesting if you saw her? All right, so as you all are out, you're discussing how to get out of the city at the time being. As you're walking through, You walk through a wide plaza that is nearly empty, in stark contrast to the crowded thoroughfares encountered elsewhere. Suddenly, the reason for this becomes apparent as a streak of blue flashes across the plaza with a loud crack, followed by a sharp sizzling sound. A bolt of lightning flashes from the shape overhead. Boards and stone erupt from the second floor of the Inn of the Red Dragon up ahead as the breath of the blue dragon wreaks destruction. Another crack, and another follow in quick succession as a flight of blue dragons wheels majestically overhead, raining destruction upon the ancient building. Soon, the Inn of the Red Dragon is reduced to a blazing inferno, flames licking eagerly skyward from the rubble. Suddenly, the dragons wheel in formation and struggle in altitude. Beyond them, approximately 10 creatures can be seen flying steadily to the east. In a few minutes, the dragons and their airborne quarry are out of sight. So everyone give me an intelligence check.
You don't hear that one called for very often.
Oh,
Sorry, should we not be doing those in the tower? Do you like them in the open?
You know, I like the tower, but I'm not really like a stickler about it. Oh, you don't do it in the tower, whoop-de-doo, I'll smack your hand. I don't care. It is kind of cool. I like the concept of the tower, though. I think it's really neat.
Fancy Grounds College, what's up?
Well, there were a couple other things that you notice. You notice that those creatures, approximately 10 creatures, seen flying steadily to the east. You notice that they were griffins and that the dragons turned to
DragonLance.
chase them. You also notice that the griffins bear human-sized creatures on their backs.
I was doing this the other day in Orlando, like this, and Zacchaeus goes,
But we couldn't.
Rob,
make
do you want me to
out
open that
who they
soda
were.
for you?
No.
I have
no,
weak
you
hands.
could not.
I have to get my nail in there. As much of this shit as I drink, I can't open the can. What the fuck? That's because I'm a baby.
Well, the inn is destroyed.
I'm very childlike.
We should probably seek refuge outside of town before we're next.
yes, yes.
Mourn the death of your companions.
It's time to beat feet, cry later.
Somebody's got their notification on. Who is it?
Well, we don't know they were in there.
They might not be dead.
That's true.
We were supposed to meet them back there. They may have left. I hope they left.
So it's early afternoon, roughly around like 1, 2 o'clock, roughly at the most.
Sturm is a dyke or a dick? Which one is it? He spelled it wrong either way.
The Tarsus map one more time. Pointing at the Inn of the Red Dragon. You all are about in the big plaza center area. I just got a arrow pointing in one area of it. Yeah, that's a better one.
So where is everyone going at this point?
Which way do you want to go? Up
No, I mean all
or
the
down?
people
It's
running in
Sturm,
the
it's
streets
Sturm,
and
not Strum,
panicking
but
and
Sturm.
stuff.
The U before the R.
Are they leaving the city? Are they bunking up in their homes? Are they packing onto wagons? What are they doing in response to being taken over by Draconians?
So you take a closer look to try to examine just what
It's time
are
for a
the
closer
people
look.
doing, and they seem to be trying to get indoors, hiding from the Draconians. They don't seem to be leaving the city, almost as if they would have nowhere else to go. But they all keep running into the nearest buildings that they're allowed to run into. Many people are running to their homes.
Well, at this point, dragons and ton more of draconians and the chaos of the civilians and all that, I say it's a good time to leave the city and continue on to our more important mission.
Well, I'm gonna guess that the Draconians have already taken over the gates, so we should probably try to slip out through the wharf. Probably be a lot easier to slip in between the dried up boats.
That would be Dirk, not Druck. You before the R.
I agree. For once, you have a smart idea.
Whoa, shade.
I think Goldman.
Can't believe I'm agreeing with the Kender.
Hey, come on, it's not the first time.
Okay, so remind me, are we heading north or south to this place?
West and then south, I believe.
The first
Yeah.
time
I've got the cursor. I've got an arrow on the map going towards all the
ever I
boats.
saw your face.
Oh, that's water. Okay.
No, well, no.
It
no,
was
that's-
water.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
was
dry
water
dock now.
300 years ago.
So it's just nothing now?
Desert.
Just the remains of boats that were left there when the water
Holy
receded.
Jiminy.
A bit of, I believe it was added in third edition, but it's mentioned that a lot of the more poorer residents took up residence inside the boats, and it's kind of it's on the other side of the tracks.
I think you also mentioned that like some businesses operate out of there. Like I think there's a tavern in one of them.
Oh yeah, I think I did read that. Yeah.
It's a shanty town.
That
In the ghetto.
rip the cord.
Well,
You're talking
that looks
about
like a good place to exit.
You're saying
then.
this thing
You
is
can
you,
exit through the shanty town.
you turn it around and it holds a straw. I don't drink with a
patrolling
straw. I'm
that
not
too
some sort of
heavily.
psycho.
So, I vote that way.
What kind of psychopath drinks with a straw?
I agree.
If I'm in a restaurant and I get a drink and they put a straw in it, I take it out and put it
Yeah,
on the table
that
and
looks
drink
like our
it like
best
that.
bet.
I don't like straws. Now, if I get a fast food drive-through thing, then yes, a straw. But a can or a glass, no straw.
With all the companions burnt to
I
a
have
crisp,
systems. I have
except
ways of-
for you five.
I have
You
ways of doing
decide
things.
to set out and save
we're going
the
way the
world
fuck up
all
there.
on your own. 5 people against millions. It can be done. As
Easy.
you pack up your stuff, and easy. Where's the Staples button? So you're about to head out of the
Where's
plaza
the Staples button?
when there's a panic in the crowd that takes on a new edge of hysteria as a grim shadow passes overhead, gliding low over the city. A blue dragon soars with insolent grace. Dark.
What is he, diabetic? Soars with insulin. What did he say? Insolent. Okay, I got it.
Did Vaughn just cut out on us?
Maybe. Vaughn, did you cut out?
Oh, did I cut?
Oh, no, you're there now.
I'm here. Let's
Yeah,
hear
you
it.
died right after you said dark.
Dark, possibly blue armor gleams from the rider on the dragon's back. As the worm banks through a turn, a wave of black hair can be seen trailing from the dragon high lord's helmet.
But all my cans
ignoring the bedlam
rip come from inside boxes.
The serpent
so I doubt rats are getting inside the boxes.
Wings and climbs to the level of Tarsus's tallest tower. Here it alights, eyeing the city with disdain. The slight figure of the rider is visible next to the monster, her face hidden by the grotesque mask typical of the conquerors.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to put my foot on that face.
Does this rider seem to be paying any attention to us?
From her vantage point, you all are mere ants on a log.
Well, then we should be scrambling ants on a log.
Yeah, for a
Yeah.
change, I'm not anxious to engage.
So, is there any chance to get a mount while we're here before we leave the city? Any stables closed?
I actually did put stables in this map.
You don't say.
He did say.
No, yeah, he did say.
I heard him.
We can just walk right across this sand or whatever there is and just go get it right there.
So there in that circle are 3 stables. But I mean, this map, I mean, the houses and stuff are so small, I didn't expect.
Well, I am the Spanish Inquisition, so you can expect it. Let's head to the stables and see if we can get some mounts.
The Spanish Inquisition?
We've got a long way to go.
Sounds good.
Hate to break the continuity here, but Flint, do you have any objections to that?
I sure do. You will not get me on no horse.
Where's Tannis when you need him? He always knows how to get Flint to do what he needs to do.
No. Feet work just fine.
All right,
You're
rip the
afraid of
cord. See you
horses,
later.
dwarf?
Have a good night.
I'm not afraid of anything. I'm allergic to them.
Okay, we'll get you a donkey.
Just like that helmet on your head, right?
This is not horsehair.
Uh-huh. That's what you keep telling us.
Donkeys are just the same. They all smell. Feet work just fine.
Get your face out of their ass, and then you won't have a problem. I thought it was funny.
Oh, don't make me come over there.
I could totally see Stern saying that.
Let me shave your mustache off.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, that would be blasphemy.
I'm not playing it by the books, Celestian, because I don't remember. I read the books 40
is there
fucking years ago. I don't remember.
I'm at the stable.
Well, 30
I'm going
years
to take
ago.
a look around.
1987.
Is there a cart that is for sale? Surely you don't have an objection to being in a cart, do you, Mr. Dwarf?
No, carts are fine.
All right, let's do it. Let's get a cart and...
A flatulent donkey?
Not on purpose.
But he is setting up front.
We will get a cart and 2 to 4 horses.
That works. And in fact, there is a horse dealer near the stables that sells horses and carts. You're able to buy both. The question is can you leave the town with them?
Maybe we need a chariot. So does it look like there's guards patrolling in this area?
Periodically,
You cut out again. What time did you say it is? Is it getting on evening?
oh, let's see here. Actually, with all the walking you've done, it's probably
Cut out. About what?
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 You keep cutting yourself off at the end. What time is it?
Oh wow, that's weird.
Sounds like
Yeah, Sturm syndrome.
your push to talk is not set.
There we go.
It releases too early.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, good. It is around 5 p.m.
Okay, so then why don't we go ahead and get the cart and get set up and get ready to leave the city after nightfall, so we can leave under the cover of darkness. Does that sound good for everybody?
So Shad, DM's Guild won't let him put those
I
in.
think that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's fine. They won't
That
let
might
him
work.
put that in there because DM's Guild only allows Faerun, Sword
That
Coast,
just might work.
and
So as
Ravenloft.
you
They
get your
limit the settings. They
preparings
don't. They
going,
specifically don't allow
you
Dragonlance.
hear an old woman call for help. It sounds to be coming from a
DM's
nearby
Guild,
dark
right?
alley.
Is it the same woman from the cart?
Seems like everyone needs help nowadays.
They can't hear me again.
Help. I
Is it right
need
by the
some
stables?
help. Just off from.
Oh, I guess Sturm was trying to talk to us.
Yeah.
Someone going to talk to the people in the alley?
The lady?
As is the case most often, I wasn't saying anything important. I asked if the voice we heard was the same lady from the cart where we saved her. Is that the same lady?
No, it is.
Well, I mean, I'll go out to the alley and see. Bring your top knot over here.
No, Shad. What Vod has on the DM's Guild is his conversion without any
Yes.
verbiage in it. It's only stats and stuff. And then he
Oh,
says
what did I
check
miss?
this
I'm
out.
sorry.
in his conversion, he
I
says
said bring your top knot over here
you got
while
to
I
get the
go
PDF
investigate.
and use that. But
Okay.
then his own module on Fantasy Grounds, he converted it that way. But that's not the one he's selling because it's
Can
against
he,
TOS.
you think he can get out there all quietly and see what's...
So if you go buy his thing on DM's Guild, there's no verbiage in it. There's no words. It's just
Working.
stats.
Okay, I think I'm missing something here. What do you want me to do?
Check on the lady, see what's up. Or do we all have to walk out there and
Oh,
expose
okay.
ourselves
Gotcha.
to draconic patrols?
Gotcha. All right, so I'm going to do a stealth check first and then take a peep out.
Self check. What does that mean? Touch your balls? What is that? When are they going to put the Essentials kit for sale on Amazon? Fucking Target.
I
Fuck
don't know
me.
I rolled so poorly, but I'm going to take a look
Target
in
fucked
the
me.
direction of where the cry for help is coming from and see if I can what I can see.
You peer the corner around the alley, and you see what appears to be an older woman.
You cut out again, Bob.
Yeah, we knew there was an older woman there.
You see an older woman being beaten by some children.
What?
What?
Seems like time to beat on some
children,
kids.
children 6 or 7 or children 13 or 14?
Like 12 to 14.
Yeah, let's kick their ass. Well, what I meant was let's stop it.
Come here, you little punks. Pick on
Alright.
someone your own size.
They probably are bigger than you.
Whoa, here's Essentials kit for 17
Grab
bucks on
them
the
up by
internet.
the ears and take them to their mom.
Yes.
All right, then in that case, I have just the map for you all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Spaghetti-o.
Is the title
She's
of the
not
map called Child Beating?
It sounds like it.
She is not an old woman, and they are not kids.
Oh, right. It's all kinds of shape-shifting things. Probably. Oh, they want to charge $5 shipping and $2 tax? Nah. They're going to give it to me September 3rd.
There we go.
Forget about that.
Probably spoiled it, but it's okay. Who gives a crap? You see the old woman down there and the children beating her.
Well, I'm gonna go walk up to the children and
So
start
he should
yelling
have
at them.
changed that to old woman, put it in yellow, and probably used a different token. But
I'm gonna move further up.
old woman, I'm 37.
At about there, the children stop doing what they're doing. They look at you momentarily and then jump over the fence.
September 3rd,
The old
Chad.
woman falls to the
Yeah.
ground.
Right. But I'm going to probably get it from Amazon. But Target fucked
I
me.
am gonna go check
They,
on the
they
old
totally
woman.
screwed my whole thing with those people. Plus, they gave me the wrong size underwear. It's a giant story.
You check on the old woman who is being covered by a cloak. The old woman says in a raspy voice, "Thank you, thank you. One of us would have died tonight, and I didn't want it to be me." And 4 more people jump out from the whatever those things are called. They're wooden, they have rope on them. Fences. They jump out from the fences, everyone throws off their cloaks, and
I
they
don't know.
turn into assassins.
That one got me.
Yeah.
Everyone rolling.
They're long and they have ropes.
I have a really bad memory.
That's funny.
I got my bachelor's in mathematics. If you talk numbers, I can do numbers, but anything else, I don't know. All right, looks like, did everyone roll initiative? Yep, everything looks good. So let's start it off with Tasselhoff.
Hasselhoff is actually going to delay his action until any of the combatants are in melee range with Lorana or Sturm.
That's not a thing.
Or sorry, ready.
So just to be clear, what are you readying? What's your trigger and action?
My trigger is any of them in melee range with either Lorana or Sturm. My action is going to be to attack them with the Hoopak.
Yes. Okay. Then I will do my best to oblige your readied action. Even though I'm last.
Actually, let me clarify that. Let me clarify that. I will close to range and then attack with the Hoopak.
Right. Is that in your turn? That ends your turn, and we're up to Assassin 3, the old woman, who is no longer an old woman. She is a young woman. She pulls out her short sword and begins to go stabby on Flint. Oh, look at that. We got a hit finally.
They're
Oh,
not
it's
allowed.
move or attack.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I'm mainly doing that for the stream, not for the player.
Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. We all admit we're not experts. We just have fun.
I don't like it.
While I try to kill you all.
You're not allowed to hit us. Did we forgot to tell you.
Oh. All right, so let's hear. Swings with the short sword and hits. I always forget how if she gets sneak attack or if the NPC gets sneak attack.
Only if she would have advantage on this. As long as it works
Oh,
with,
yeah.
like sneak attack on
Yeah, so
normal.
she wouldn't. She doesn't get it. Her short sword deals 9 damage to you, but wait, what's this? There was liquid. There was something slimy on the sword. Oh no, Flint. The poison seeps deep within your body. Ending her turn with a gleeful smile, we end up with Elistan.
Elliston's going to use Sturm and target Assassin 3 and put the beat down on her.
Beat down.
We're stabbing his buddy. Or think about it anyway. But I'm also, as a bonus action, going to cast Spiritual Weapon again, and I'm going to place that next to the combatant.
And was that its swing? Yeah, okay, I see. All right, so we are up to Assassin 2. Assassin 2 stays right where it's at and grabs its crossbow, props it up against the fence, and aims it at Laurent. What's that? The crossbow hits her in the shoulder. Ooh, for decent damage. But what's that? There was liquid on that crossbow. But the liquid did not cause any poison. Not today. Not today, Satan. And we're up to Assassin 4.
Not today.
4 pulls out his light crossbow.
That's pronounced Satan.
And aims.
I'm just being silly, everybody.
Oh, he aims.
But it chinks off his armor.
I love you, man.
Fantasy Grounds College subscription. 18 months in a row. Thank you, sir. Fantasy Grounds College. Fit Boss. Attack Fit Boss. Lady Show.
Posed at Elistan.
I'm last.
Shoots with the crossbow.
My turn's within 5 minutes.
But misses. Flinty Flint, we're up to you.
Alrighty, I'm moving in. Come over here. Assassin. And I've got to look at some combat superiorities here. And I will use menacing attack. Combat superiority.
Oh, snap.
Crackle Pop, Rice Krispies.
No one's ever said that. That's funny.
Alrighty, so I will
Oh,
add the damage
snap!
to it.
Crackle Pop. Rice Krispies. Whoa, tomorrow's July 31st? What the fuck?
Jesus.
Where's the time go?
It takes an additional 5 points of damage. And it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Not coded. Not coded. Why is that not coded?
Out of 15 or higher.
And it fails.
He cannot do. He is scared of me.
Total party killed the monsters, you
He
mean?
is frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
No, I put frightened on him to remind myself. Well, that one's a girl.
Wait. I don't want to hit that one again. Dang it. Need to change that to Assassin 2.
Assassin 2. There you go.
Oh my god.
2, only 2.
There we go.
Assassin 1, seeing Flint just diagonal of him, pulls out his short sword.
We need some fuel for our damage dice.
Swings but misses the fences in the way. Lorana.
Okay, well, it looks like I'm going to have to go help Flint.
This is how we do it.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I need to order those chairs now.
And actually, I believe that thing is no longer frightened, correct?
Because it got hit.
Which is why I didn't hit
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I thought that said assassin when I misread that. I'm sorry. I'll pay better attention next time. Hopefully he'll hit me and not you.
This is how we do it.
No, they didn't have to move up to him. They just had to be within melee range of either of them.
That's fine. I'll accept it. Go for it.
Sorry, Stern, that's all I can move.
Holy moly, it's my turn. Okay.
No, not yet. I still gotta do my attack.
Oh, sorry, it was on my turn.
Yeah,
his ready attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
FG doesn't
okay.
handle the ready actions very well.
And neither do you. It's a miss.
Yeah, it's gotta happen.
Oh, snap, I'm sideways. What happened? Oh, Jesus, I don't know what's happening.
Sturm's going parkour.
Okay, let me know when I can go.
It hits. I think you're good.
Oh, I'm good. Okay, all right, here we go. I'm moving in. And then, you know the rest. Oddly, the one roll didn't show up.
There they did.
I got 2 attack rolls and 2 damage rolls.
Okay. Anyway, I passed. That's not what my chat shows, but that's just weird.
You're right.
I show one attack and 2 damage rolls.
I see that too.
But I surely did the second attack. It just never came in there. And I'm using hotkeys, so it's not like I picked up a dice and missed the chat or anything. I'm using hotkeys. That's weird.
No, I see them both in there too.
Wow. So some of us do and some of us don't. Holy shit.
Yeah, I see an attack for 26 and then an attack for 19, and then I see a damage for 16 and a damage for 12.
It's out of order.
Yeah, and I did
Yeah,
them.
it's out of sync.
Yeah, I obviously. Oh, now I see the other one up there. Yeah, weird. I mean, I did them. I did attack hit or attack damage, right? But that's just so weird. Fantasy Grounds. What a piece of shit. I'm just kidding.
Hi. We are streaming here.
That's right. More than once.
All right.
Just wait till we find out how Unity handles. I'm excited. Animated map.
Unity's going to be cool, you guys. I was at the alpha party. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited.
So when do we get beta?
Beta is probably going to be fall.
And are they still hoping on releasing it by end of the year?
Yeah, by December, yeah.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's right. I get to go again. I'm sorry. New turn.
Yep, your
I'm not
turn.
allowed to swear.
I
What the hell are you
completely
talking about?
spaced. All right, so I'm going to go for Assassin 4 this time. Oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't be out of ammo.
This is how we do it.
Does that affect it? I don't think I've seen that happen before.
Yeah, if you're out, the chat will tell you shooting without ammo or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it told
interesting.
me, but I should have replenished with the new module, so my error. And hold on, let me do damage. I hope.
This is how we do. Oh, great. Now I'm never going to get that out of my head.
And another smack upside the head.
Assassin 3 now sees the true fighter within the group and decides to ignore the runt and to go after the slender elf. Swinging with the short sword. Oh, it had disadvantage. Oh,
You
it's
have the
still
frightened.
frightened. I'll just okay. Let's get rid of that. I'll just re-roll it. There we go. The re-roll is a miss. What luck? Huzzah!
Huzzah.
And we're back to Elistan.
All right. I think Elston's,
You're robotic, Elistan. We can't understand you.
I think I'm gonna step forward to here, and I'm gonna do some.
Yeah, you're coming from a far off land.
Yeah, it sounded like Elistan went back to his dream state.
Don't go into the light.
Wow, Elistan packed a punch. The assassin's eyes grow wide, shocked in disbelief.
Take that, Grandma.
Joey just got downed by a priest, man.
is that from something?
No, just completely off the cuff.
Nice. I like it.
Assassin 2 turns his attention to Flint. Swinging with the short sword. We miss.
I'm gonna attack him back with Riptos.
Okay. Riposte? Or how do you say that
That
word?
too.
It's riposte.
Who was it?
Riposte?
Assassin 2.
Yeah, it's riposte. Riposte sounds like something you eat in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was ripping off his toes.
It could be that. It could be that.
I hear they
My
make great hors
God.
d'oeuvres in some cuisines.
You can go ahead and. No, Assassin 4's turn.
Assassin. Here, Assassin 4, diagonal to CERN, continues his assault on CERN.
Bring it, bro. What?
That's a hit.
What kind of bullshit?
You asked for it.
I did. I so did.
Ooh, but are you going to be poisoned?
No.
No, you aren't. How'd you know?
I'm a saver. Not another one right in front of me. Bring it.
Yeah, it looks like Assassin 5's gonna bring it. With a crit.
Oh.
Mama!
Oh, there we go. Are you poisoned from Assassin 5?
No!
No.
Do we have inspiration or no?
Inspiration? I'm trying to think for why.
Well, no. I'm just asking. Do you get a lot of DMs give it out? You get one at the beginning of the game, but unless you don't do that.
Yeah, he hasn't been handing them out.
Yeah, I didn't know people hand one out.
It's not a rule. It's just some people do it because it tends to be a forgotten thing, right? But I just wondered if we all had one, because if we did, I was going to use it on this fucker that just hit me.
I do like to use it in my games to reward good role playing.
Yeah, and that's what it says you're supposed to do, but it's a new thing with 5th edition, so it's like the last thing everybody remembers, right? Now everybody forgets about it. So in my games, I just give everybody one at the beginning of the game they can use. I might give out additional ones, of course, and then if you don't use it by the end of the session, you just get one at the start of the next one. It doesn't accumulate or anything like that.
Actually, I allow my group to accumulate up to 3.
Oh, very good.
I'm assuming 19 hits. I actually used another combat superiority.
A 19 hits.
Alrighty, here's the damage.
I like that thought on the inspiration. I think I'll go ahead and do that because I'm not used to 5th edition, and so you said it right on the nose. I don't think about the inspiration at all.
Yeah, a lot of people that's like the last thing on the list you try to remember, so it tends to get lost.
And for me, I love role playing, so like that's something that would be right up my alley to want to hand out.
Well, the one thing I do have to say about it with Fantasy Grounds is that once you award one inspiration point, and especially if you're doing multiple, the character icons on the top make it very clear whether or not they have inspiration. And so that kind of is a visual reminder that, oh yeah, I should be awarding inspiration.
Right, so like if I mark mine, Jason, you can see I got a star on my thing. Now the other players don't see it, but you do.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Yeah, and then when you use it, you take it away. But and then in the options, you can set it to, depending on how you want to do it, you can give up to 3. You can set it so that there's 2, and it's in the character sheet. It's on the upper right next to the portrait. There's an INSP and there's a little circle there, and you can have 2 or 3 there if you want. That's how it.
Yeah.
That's how it. And then that way you look up at the portraits, you'll see how many people have stars and whatever. And if somebody has 2 or 3, there'll be a little teeny number 2 or 3 in it. That's how that works.
And
Nice.
I also use it as an indicator in my game. Like, if a couple of my characters have stars and some don't, I'll try to give more opportunities to the ones that don't have stars. Remind me that, hey, I have to make sure to keep them included.
Yeah, I like that. I'm totally gonna start utilizing that with the next session. Then I like that. All right, so where are we at? Assassin 1. Assassin 1 stays right where he's at. Already targeted Flint Fireforge and is attacking with a short sword.
Miss it, Noonan.
Also, Assassin 2 is dead.
Yes, he is. He's dead.
What is going on? I must have done something.
Must have done something.
Oh, and that's a hit.
Wow.
This is how we. Oh no.
There we go. Oh, there. Okay. And for some pretty decent damage, is Flint poisoned? Ooh.
Oh. Boo.
2
Medic.
attacks in a row. Yeah.
What's up with that famous dwarven constitution?
You know, don't ask me.
Wait,
Just
this
getting
guy's
angry.
attacking. This guy's attacking Flint with a crossbow in melee range. That's disadvantage.
I had to improvise. I think I was accidentally modifying the attack things, and they weren't clicking. But his light crossbow, the NPC's light crossbow, had the same stats, so I just improvised.
Oh, okay.
My bad. Do we all hate that expression?
It's not as bad as have a good one.
Or it is what it is.
People go, have a good one. And I mean, it is prevalent. Have a good one. Have a good what? Day? Well, why don't you say that?
My least favorite expression is "it's all good." That only comes from people who are trying to sell you something.
Ever since I was a teen, my least favorite expression was "let's not" and "say we did."
Oh yeah, that one stuff. I like to tease my daughters. Sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, you know how it works? It's YOLO," and they get, "Dad, don't say YOLO. You're not supposed to say that."
It's not a dad thing.
Yeah, it's not a dad thing, so I like to do that. Or we will say the word grody.
Have a good one is lazy slashing.
that's an
Have a good
old
day
term.
is what
I
somebody
think I
should say to
remember
you.
that from like the 90s.
When somebody
or
says have a good one, I say have a good
my
what?
kids will be like,
and they
"You
just
can't
look at
say
you like,
that."
day? Have a good day? I'm like,
Okay.
Yeah, heaven forbid
the
we give
soft
away our
answer
age.
is you say you too.
We were born in the last.
But the
millennium,
hard answer
you know?
is, well, why don't you fucking say that then?
All right, so let's see. We're at Assassin 1. Who didn't he already do all his stuff? He did.
He
Have a
did.
good one. Been
We're
there.
up to Lorana.
Been there, done that. Have a good one.
Okay, well, I think I've had enough of Assassin 1.
Get him. Oh, hey, she should have used disadvantage.
She's going in. Yes. Well, get her done. Kind of. That's red. I mean, that's Dan Brown or whatever Larry Cable guy's name is. I think his name's Dan Brown. That's just a comedy bit, but if someone else says it, yeah, that's no good.
Okay, and since I've already used my action surge, I have to do a short rest before I can use another?
Yes.
Dang, because I really want to kill this guy.
I bet you do. He wants to kill you too.
All right, I'll show you how to kill somebody.
Show me how this is done.
Did I do it? No, I did not. Did I do it now? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Oh, two dead. How are 2 dead?
I killed Assassin 2 a while ago. I tried to let you know, but
Oh, I didn't scroll up, so I didn't see it.
Roll for fun. What's up?
All right, Tasselhoff.
Okay, closing in.
Yeah, what did you miss? Discord fucking up 14 times. That's what you missed. This will be on YouTube later, though. You can go back and watch it if you'd like to.
Got a clearer
Skip
shot
the
at
first
one,
11
so I'm
minutes.
gonna change my target again.
Yeah, been good. Just got back from the alpha party. Totally exhausted. It's gonna take me like a week to recover. It was humid as fuck in Florida.
The distinctive
But
whirring
I'm
sound.
playing games and having fun.
I think it's it.
What's been going on with you? Sneak attack. Here we go. Watch this. Watch this. All the dice.
Drop, you smelly punk.
You punk ass punk.
Yes,
Robot again.
Robotic.
Yeah, we're having a lot of audio issues tonight, aren't
That's his connection though. That's his bandwidth.
we? Yeah, but it seems like more than half of us have had an audio issue tonight.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Still hearing you.
I'm sorry. I apologize that you can still hear me.
Yeah, we're trying to get over it too.
Twitch stream, Rob. You know that, right?
What's that? I'm not being sarcastic. I did not hear the first part of what you said.
I said people do watch your Twitch stream, Rob. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I do. Oh, and believe me, I've been talking 100% of the time. It's just that I push the talk. You guys aren't hearing half the smart-ass comments I'm saying to the stream.
Yeah, that's only for tonight, but I think most of us are used to it.
all right, so Illistan's going to finish off this last guy.
Good job.
I'm already
Priest.
all over that YouTube, man. Just continually improving the channel community
Priest
and
with
growing
a
as a
punch.
person. Well,
Priest
good.
with the punch. Yeah, is it red punch? I don't know. Maybe you guys would, but I would not trust a priest offering me punch.
How about if he was offering Kool-Aid?
No,
Sorry,
no.
bad time.
Jim Jones. Oh, sorry. I had a little something in my throat.
I'm sorry. 2/3 of a pun is PU.
Young people won't get the Jim Jones reference.
I thought that event was so funny. I think early 20s. I don't remember, but man, I remember thinking that was funny that people fell for that.
You thought mass suicide was funny? I think that's funny that you think that's funny.
Oh, I was messed up in the head back then.
Well, I am now, so whatever.
So no one has lingering poison, right?
No, I think it's just like a one.
All right.
All right, so with that out of the way, you all can go back to your horse and cart.
All right, let's do business with the stable owner and get our stuff so we can make our way to the green square of plains of dust.
And I'm going to look around and recollect as many of my sling stones as I can.
Sling stones.
Being in the alley, I'm going to say you find half of your sling stones, plus you find a whole bunch of other stones that'll work as sling
Biggest
stones,
takeaway from the
filling
Alpha
you up.
Party. Well,
So I'm going to do a quick search of these assassins to see if I can find anything on them to see what they might be doing
biggest
here.
takeaway. Let me think
Other
about
than
that.
a 2 pence, you find nothing.
Well, they have a few crossbows.
They do have. Wait, what's this? They do have a.
Oh, do they have any
they have a piece of paper with the word "Blue Dragon Lady."
The lights
on
make
it,
me
and
look like
that's
I'm
it.
fucking bald. Look at that
Do
shit.
they have any of that poison left on them?
Biggest takeaway.
The poison on their weapons. It would seem that their weapons were some sort of mysteriousness. Yeah, okay, why not?
I'll say the biggest takeaway
Well, I'm sure what he's asking
that
is
I
the
didn't
vials
discuss
on them.
was
They would coat their weapons
Yeah.
with.
And
the
there's
absolute shit
5
ton
of them,
of
so I'd
work
say you find 5 vials.
all 8 of those
poison.
people are doing on a daily basis for
That's in the
Smite
DM's
Works.
guide, so I need to pull it up.
A certain amount of it is
Don't do that now. We can do that between sessions.
everybody would know.
Okay.
You would publicly have garnered like how much work they're doing.
But thank you.
But they kind of explained all the things they
He's
do on a
Vader
daily
Ben.
basis, and I was fucking like, with what time? That's
I'll
like
send you a
30 hours
reminder.
of shit per day. Like I don't know how they're doing it.
So I'm guessing it's probably night has fallen by now, so we can get our cart and take.
I think it's night falling by now. We can get our cart and leave.
Yeah. So that would be the biggest takeaway.
It is. It's starting. It's
Is that they're all
early
working their asses
nightfall,
off.
and you notice that the streets are now empty. Fortunately,
And they're
you
all they're
are
all
quite
fucking super
close
nice.
to an exit gate, but up
Every
ahead,
one of them's really
you
nice.
see 2 draconians on the towers on either side of the gate. Plus, you see 2 single draconians.
And they're doing a great job for having 8 people, and they've only had 8
Other
for
than that,
a few months.
You
It used to
all
be
are on
4.
horses with a cart, and you have a clear run.
And even 3. They've hired like 4 or 5 people in the last year, 2 years, whatever it is. I don't count. I'm on the social media team. There's 3 of us. We don't count.
Well, then I suppose we're beating feet.
Although payday is 2 days from today. Hello. We're beating beating hooves.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. We did get a cart. Toss the dwarf in the cart.
Dwarf tossing.
No one tosses a dwarf.
So it's not.
Except for Aragorn.
I love that scene in the movie.
Toss me. Toss me.
What
I
movie is
still
that?
think Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm one of these people that's only seen all those movies once.
Oh, I've literally seen them at least 20 times each. I gotta say, they're my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah,
Oh,
same here by far.
Concur.
I might have watched The Two Towers a second time because I really liked that one. It's the Empire Strikes Back of that series.
Yeah, especially the end at Helm's Deep.
Yes.
That whole battle of the castle or whatever oh my god.
Hornbug.
Insane.
Battle of the Hornbug, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
now
it's
they
over.
got-
Oh, wait. Here comes 1,000 more people.
And then there's like Amazon's got a prequel series in the works. It's going to be the most expensive TV show ever made.
Yeah.
Spent over $1 billion on it already, and rumor has it, and this is the thing that's kind of weird about it, is that supposedly they only have the rights for third age material, but the rumor is it's going to be the second age.
Oh.
$1 billion?
Yep, over $1 billion already on the series.
So Bezos is paying for that out of his pocket? Like, how's he expect to make $1 billion off that?
I don't think it's coming directly out of its pocket, but yeah, he is bankrolling it somehow.
Well, if he paid for all of it out of his pocket, he'd be down to 153 billion instead of 154 billion.
Yeah, I know, it's such a hardship. You know, who would want to do that?
He is the richest man in the world.
Oh my gosh, I like how South Park impersonated him.
If I had that kind of money, yeah, I'd spend $1 billion on Lord of the Ring content, no doubt.
So would I.
If I had that kind of money, my house would be the Starship Enterprise full-size scale.
Yeah.
Orbit.
In orbit. Did you guys know that in the 60s when they canceled the show, people fucking wrote letters to NBC saying, this is not a joke, they said, where will the Starship Enterprise continue to orbit the Earth and will there be tours? They got many letters that said that were not joke letters. That's fucking
I wonder
so
how many
awesome.
people asked if it was going to come crashing down.
Oh my gosh.
You can't
that's
cancel
awesome.
it. It'll hit someone.
I love that. That's great. That's so great. Well, okay, so you
the extended version.
It sounds like our
So they're 4 hours instead of 3?
How is Flint getting in the cart?
I will. Yeah, I will
dwarf
get in
tossing.
a cart.
My
I just wanna
first
get on a
experience with
horse.
the very first movie in 2000 or
Okay, so
2001
you're getting in the cart yourself.
was Legolas. You know, they're walking up the
Hasselhoff looks for
mountain
some
and
beans to
Legolas
feed the
goes,
horse.
"Let's go!" and the movie fucking ends.
I
and-
grabbed Hasselhoff's top knot.
I was like,
Hi, Flint.
"What the fuck?"
Keep your hands where they can be
And
seen.
I was in the
and get in a
theater.
cart.
I got all mad. And I said,
As for the rest of you, you start
I'm
getting
in for a
onto your
9-hour,
horses.
$27
The
movie.
cart
This
is
is fucked up.
attached to 2 horses, so you can easily pull the cart fast. When an arrow whizzes by your head,
Oh no.
quickly turning behind you, you see several, if not dozens, of Draconians. They are all charging at you. You hear them shouting, "That's them! Those are the people from Thorbarden! Capture them! Capture them!" It would seem.
I think it's time for us to be leaving.
What a good idea. Animal House.
Yay!
Inject the horses with damn it, I ruined the joke. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. I mean, I don't think we want to stop, dude. We want to Mool as fast as we can.
No,
I
there's
agree.
no stopping.
West and south, right?
West and south. You
Slate
all
kind of
start.
took a beating.
All right, then let's see here. You all start heading toward the gate as fast as you can. Arrows are whizzing past you. One moment.
Oh no.
Where's the
Don't hit me,
banana?
don't hit me. Don't hit me, bro. It says I lost connection. I don't know why that happened.
So they're all.
Are you doing Bonanza? That's awesome.
That or Magnificent Seven, either would have worked.
Oh, I still haven't seen that movie. I want to real bad.
The original.
Oh, it's true. Well, I'm always an original. I like to watch the original first. And with that, tassel off. An arrow pierces your shoulder for 2 damage. Knock off 2 hit points. Tassel off.
Owie. Where did that come from?
Behind us, you dork.
Since when did they take pot shots at Kinder? Jeez.
Who doesn't?
You charge toward the gate. The arrows continue to whiz past you. The 4 Draconians, 2 on either side on the towers above, start shooting arrows at you at will. The 2 on the ground pull out their weapons and stand firm. But so do you all. You all charge anyways, seeing who's going to back out first. And lo and behold, the Draconians jump out of the way at the last moment. Death is not on their menu today. You all escape. You get through the gate, past into the southwest, and out into the desert.
Awesome.
Yeah, we do.
You are now out of the city.
Yeah, we do.
And so you now have a long journey ahead of you. You know that you need to get somewhere to the south and find Ice Castle, looking for some kind of dragon orb. And with that, we'll end it here. I think this is a good chapter end.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Bud.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Yeah, I'm glad we finally jumped back into playing again. Thanks, everyone, for showing. Thanks, Rob Tui, for jumping in as well.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
glad to be a part of it. Thanks for running.
Yeah, glad
Thanks,
to
everybody.
have you.
All right, we'll see you guys next week then.
Yep, next week. Same bat
Yes,
time,
yes.
same bat channel.
All right. Later, guys. Have a good night.
Later, guys.
All right, there they go. That ended abruptly. Let's see. Let's put it on the slide, shall we? Boom, like that. Take this away starting soon. Take that away. So that was episode 1 of what was it called? It's called DragonLance DL6. I am going to talk to him about starting the stream on time, and if he insists that he wants to start at 6 o'clock and do 11 minutes of stuff, that's fine. I will just start my thing at a 6:11. But I want everybody to be able to show up and know that it's going to start at a certain time. I know people like to come and hang out and watch music, and you guys are probably way more less uptight about this than I am. You guys probably don't mind waiting 5 or 10 minutes. But I like to start on time, and I like people to be able to expect that that's what they get at my channel. So even though it's his game, I'm gonna talk to him about that and see what I can do. Meantime, let's do all the stuff. Let's do the end of stream rewards. You guys get add points 100 all. Is that how you do it? Does it work? Did I spell it right? I don't know. I probably fucked it up. Nope, I spelled it wrong. Let's put a T in that. Alright, that should work. Boom, everybody just got 100. Nice. Wait. What? Oh no, add points all 100 is what it should be. Every time I stream, I say out loud that this doesn't work with the automated thing, and then I always forget to go change it. Alright. So, let's do the other thing I do at the end of the show, which is, here, I can turn these lights off. Let's do that, because my face isn't there anymore. Alright, let's say that I want to use a command called do the shit at the end. Right here it is right now. So yeah, just a reminder to everyone watching the stream, and if you are watching on YouTube later, you can do these if you're in the Twitch stream, which is you can type in any of these commands. Discord will take you to my Discord, Patreon to my Patreon page. Obviously, you can cheer bits, you can subscribe, and you can donate. If you do any of those threes, you attack the bit boss, which is currently Lady Shell at 7150. You can go to the DM's Guild and check the items I have for sale to there. Doesn't make any sense. Let me see what the count is for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 21, 24, 26, 28, 30. Scroll down. 32, 4, 6, 8, 40. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 51, 52, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So 59 items. And of course that, again, people that when they buy packages now, it's all broken out. It used to just be one number, but 59 items, and there's still 30 more minutes in the day, 25 more minutes till 9 p.m. Pacific. So that's good. You guys can also follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube. Oh, you know what? I never used to promote Facebook. Because I don't like Facebook. I don't want to be on Facebook, but I kind of have to for my job. But as of last night, I started a new Facebook page, so I'm gonna actually go and put this in. Here, I'll let you guys back in on the oh, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. I'll let you guys in on the whole back into my thing. So I've got a new Facebook. I still have my personal page, but this is the business one. This is Rob Toohey, Fantasy Grounds DM's Guild creator. Let me give you guys that link. If you haven't gone to this page yet, please go there and like it and follow it or whatever. Help me out. Otherwise, I'm going to go to Deepbot commands and I'm going to add a new command. Let's see, add new. I'm going to call this one Facebook. And then check out my new Facebook business page. And then I'll put the link. Check out my new Facebook business page. Alright, save it and close it, and then go over to timed messages, add new, put Facebook, and then Facebook, and save that, and then see if it works. Yeah, alright, very good. Click on it, open it, and it does work. Okay, good. You know, I already invited everybody on my list. Why are they showing up again? Oh, because these are new. Invite, invite, invite. Send 3 invites. Robert Schwab. Hey, what's up? What's up, Robert Schwab? Okay, so let's get off this. Let's go back to. Let's just go back to this right here like that. Okay. So I think we're good. Oh yeah, now all the followers are going to come up there because I didn't have that thing up. You know, that's kind of odd. She followed quite a while ago, so that means... yeah, Shadzar's rough. He's rough. Well, all these follows... So I don't have the Muxie alerts. Browser source Muxie alerts are not on the... Huh, I guess they're not. Why is that showing up? Get out of there. Okay, so add browser source Muxie alerts, which somehow aren't there, and now they are. Okay, so good. All right, well, let's go back to these slides. So sign off of Fantasy Grounds, don't need that anymore. And that's it. Okay, I'm going to talk to Jason about the whole running the... Well, yeah, Shad, but all I had to do was add the Muxie source into that one, because a lot of times, that's how I created that in the first place, was I copied it and pasted it, but then you still have to go change everything. Because anything that's an image or titles or text or whatever, if you change it, it changes it in all instances. So you have to actually make a new one or it doesn't work. That's fucked up. All right, so what's going to happen on this channel? On the 4th, yeah, so next Sunday, this Sunday, the 4th, we're going to play that. And then also that same day, we're going to have more core. So Damien didn't get back to me. Damned, he's going to come on and talk about more core. Because that's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday for him. And then Mods of Creation Monday. I just got B2 Keep on the Borderlands today. I just got it today. So we're going to be working on that, amongst other things. There's the new slide for this game. So episode 2 will be next week, if I don't quit. And I did have fun, though, tonight. And then, of course, Wednesday and Saturday's 5e pickups. Wednesdays and Saturdays. And then Friday, not this Friday, the 2nd, no game. But on the 9th, we'll be back in full swing with 27 episodes, and we're on level 4. That's fucked up. It's 23 level dungeons. It's going to take us 2 years to play that. All right. I think that's it, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to deconnect from everything streaming and Fantasy Grounds for the rest of the night after I text a message to Jason about starting the time. And then I'm going to finish watching my programs. I got to watch Orange is the New Black. I got to watch Comedians in Cars Having Coffee. I got to get all caught up on my Netflix stuff. So I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, everybody. And good gaming, everyone.